clock now, the Dallas Cowboys.
You like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose? Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play.
On the clock now, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition.
Watch it tick, 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 tick. Waiting for that last.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. That in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 16 more on that one and another first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think like this.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down.
Make catches as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert. Fitz ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across 2-yard gain. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this tackle. After one, it's 9-0. Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up.
Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
A nice little juke. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 62 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and...
Now Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Certainly there are good things about quick up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got room. Nifty move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
And you can see the distance traveled. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 27. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Complete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll run on the draw. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. Throwing. Prescott. Caught on the slant. That was play yards. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Dak's going to keep it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out as his offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. Look down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. A big kick that time, 50. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Holmes makes the tackle. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As was 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboys.
There because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some space here. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. 151 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So they had him bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and now it's 3rd and 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, they're matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after.
Left half should be a fairly easy one here. Garibay's kick is good, and that will field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're a point. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going pick up of 25. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
You know you're trying to dart through, giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be for the 4th quarter. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Ball players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to. The last run got a couple. Here's second. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. A nice display. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it breaks. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became Sims, never materialized.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Yes. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other
effectively.
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again,
salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Boy, 203 yards rushing for him now as he has been
taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Give him keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And get 10 here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
How about that there? No frills. A nice run right there.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And now right out of the... So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go to Elliott again. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. A first down carry by Elliott. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should... Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within